Before the land had borders, before forests learned silence, before humans measured time, elephants were already here. What you are about to watch is not just the story of an animal. It is the story of how life remembers itself. In this journey, you will witness existence shaped by memory, movements guided by generations, and bonds so strong that even death cannot break them. Stay until the very end, because when an elephant dies, the land listens, the herd responds, and the story of survival reveals its deepest truth. Now, we begin at the beginning. Elephants do not enter the world alone. From their first breath, they are surrounded by touch, sound, and protection. A newborn calf arrives unsteady and blind to danger, its trunk still unsure of its purpose. But the herd already knows. Mothers guide with patience, ants assist without command, elders watch in silence. Here, existence is shared. Every step an elephant takes presses memory into the soil. Every path is walked not once, but remembered. They eat, and forests open. They move, and rivers change course. They rest, and life gathers. Elephants do not dominate the land, they shape it. Their existence is not loud, but it is permanent. And from this foundation, from birth, from bond, from belonging, the journey of the elephant unfolds. Not restlessness, but purpose. From their first unsteady steps, they inherit a world that is never still. A world shaped by seasons, by rain and drought, by memory older than generations. Long before the clouds gather, before thunder rolls across the plains, the elders already know. They remember. They remember where water sleeps beneath cracked earth. They remember rivers that vanish and return. They remember valleys that remain green when all else turns to dust. These memories are not written. They are carried in mind, in muscle, in silence. And when the time comes, the decision is made without words. The journey begins. Herds stretch across the horizon, moving like a single living body. Each step measured, each pause deliberate. Dust rises beneath their feet, and the land seems to breathe with them. Calves struggle at first, legs too small, trunks still learning balance. The distance ahead feels endless, but no one is left behind. The herd slows. It bends around its weakest members. Calves are guided inward, shielded by bodies scarred with years of survival. This is not instinct alone. This is leadership. This is memory guiding motion. Rivers test their strength. Currents pull at young legs. Mothers brace, elders stand firm, and together they cross. Mountains demand entrance. Heat presses down without mercy. The sun burns. The ground cracks. Still, they move, because movement is life. And as they travel, the land changes. Elephants do not merely pass through ecosystems. They shape them. Forests open where their bodies move through dense growth. Sunlight reaches the ground for the first time in years. New plants rise where shadows once ruled. Seeds fall from their dung, hundreds of miles from where they were eaten. Future forests are planted with every step. Dry riverbeds are dug open by desperate trunks, revealing water hidden beneath the surface. Soon, birds arrive, then antelope, then life returns. Paths carved by elephant feet become highways for countless species. What begins as survival becomes renewal. This is not wandering, this is stewardship in motion. But the journey grows harder. Ancient routes are broken by fences. Roads cut across remembered paths. Human settlements rise where water once waited. The herd slows. Elders circle. They hesitate. Memory reaches back searching for alternatives. Some paths still exist. Others are gone forever. Confusion spreads. So does loss. Yet even now, the elephants move forward. Because stopping means death. Because memory, once broken, cannot be replaced. Migration is survival. Odyssey is memory in motion. And as the herd fades into the distance, their shapes dissolving into dust and heat, one truth remains. The land is alive, because elephants remember how to walk it. The elephants move, but movement alone does not tell the story. Each step, each pause, each subtle gesture is deliberate. The herd listens to whispers in the wind. The elders watch shadows for the faintest hint of danger. Instinct is not chaos. It is memory shaped over lifetimes, honed for survival. Calves learn silently. A flick of an ear, a lift of a trunk, a sudden stop. These are lessons far more powerful than words. They teach caution, courage, cooperation. They teach respect for life, for the herd, for the land itself. The herd is a single mind in many bodies. Decisions are shared, threats are weighed collectively. A lion prowls in the tall grass. The herd freezes. One cautious step backward, then forward again. The predator hesitates. The elephants know the rules of survival. They have written them in footprints older than memory itself. Water holes are discovered not by chance. Grass is chosen not for hunger alone, but for the strength it will give the young. Paths are remembered across decades, passed down from mothers to daughters, from fathers to sons. Instinct guides them, intelligence empowers them, memory charts the path forward. Even in storms or wildfire, in searing sun or torrential rain, they move with purpose. No one is left behind. Every calf is shielded. Every mother watches. Every elder leads. They are not merely animals. They are teachers. They are engineers of the land. They are guardians of life itself. Every choice they make reshapes the earth beneath their feet. Mud pools become water holes. Trampled grass becomes pathways. Seeds dropped from dung travel miles, giving birth to forests far from their origin. Their movement is not random. It is stewardship in motion. It is life shared and sustained. Even the silence of their passage carries meaning. Birds follow. Insects multiply. Plants take root where only shadows once lingered. Because elephants do more than survive. They sustain the world around them. Every footprint echoes through generations. Every trunk, every tusk, every step carries wisdom and care. This is the herd's knowledge. Instinct refined by memory. Intelligence shaped by experience. A silent, tireless force that reminds the land and us that life is connected. And survival is more than mere existence, it is stewardship, understanding, and legacy. The elephants move, and through them, the world moves too. Inevitably, time takes its toll. An elder slows, a calf stumbles, faltering on legs too young for the journey ahead. The herd senses the change before the body even gives way. The rhythm of movement shifts. The air itself seems heavier. Even the wind seems to pause, carrying a quiet, unspoken understanding. When an elephant dies, the silence is profound. The forest holds its breath. The plains seem to hush. Rivers slow, bending over stones as if bowing to memory. The herd gathers around the fallen. Trunks reach down, touching the body with a tenderness that defies understanding. Elders circle. The young watch, wide-eyed and silent, absorbing lessons without words. They may not comprehend the permanence of death, but they feel its weight, its gravity, its inevitability. This is mourning without words, grief without sound, respect without ceremony. It is ancient and instinctual, yet profound beyond measure. They linger, they sniff, they nudge, they stand guard, they remember. The memory of the fallen is etched into the living, carried forward with every step, every heartbeat. It becomes part of the herd's collective consciousness. Yet life continues. The herd moves on, guided by memory, instinct, and survival. Calves grow stronger. Paths are retraced over decades. Rivers crossed with knowledge born of generations. Forests bloom again in their wake. Even the arid plains are shaped by their passage. Every death teaches. Every absence reshapes the herd. Every life leaves a mark not only on those who survive, but on the land itself. Mud and water, trees and grass, all bear witness. Seeds scattered by dung sprout forests. Trampled shrubs create clearings for sunlight and new growth. Pools dug in desperation become lifelines for countless other species. Elephants are not merely survivors. They are keepers of memory, holding the history of landscapes, rivers, and forests within them. They are architects of the plains, designing paths that guide countless species. They are healers of the earth, opening waterways, planting seeds, shaping the land in ways humans may never fully understand. And when one passes, the herd and the land carries on, forever changed. The echo of a life lingers in every footstep. The shadow of the fallen stretches across generations. The river flows a little differently. Grasses sway a little more gently. The shade under ancient trees feels heavier, as if holding memory itself. The elephant's story is not written in bones or tusks alone. It is in the rhythm of life, in the motion of the herd, In the silent teaching of young and old alike, every step, every pause, every journey is a lesson in endurance, unity, and the unbroken chain of life. To witness an elephant is to witness something larger than one life. It is to witness history unfolding, a legacy carried on by memory, by instinct, by the land itself. It is to witness the world, alive and eternal. The herd moves across plains scorched by sun. As we come to the close of this journey, let us pause and reflect on what we have witnessed. Existence and origins. The elephant's life begins in family, surrounded by protection, guided by instinct, and deeply connected to the land. From the moment a calf takes its first unsteady steps, it is cradled by the herd, taught by elders, and shaped by the rhythms of rivers, forests, and plains. Every breath, every movement is a lesson in life, survival, and belonging. Odyssey and migration. Generations traverse vast landscapes, rivers, plains, and forests stretching beyond the horizon. With each step, the herd reshapes the world around them. Paths are carved, waterholes dug, seeds scattered, small actions that ripple through the ecosystem. Their journeys are more than movement. They are life-giving odysseys, leaving forests, grasslands, and rivers richer for their passage. Instinct and intelligence. Every pause, every choice, every step carries meaning. The herd moves with intention, instinct refined by memory, intelligence tempered by experience. Calves learn courage and caution. Mothers teach protection. Elders guide with wisdom only time can grant. Through these lessons, survival becomes knowledge, and knowledge becomes legacy. Death, mourning, and legacy. And when an elephant dies, the herd grieves. They touch the fallen with trunks, circle in silent respect, and pass memories to the next generation. Every loss shapes the herd, every absence teaches resilience, and every life leaves its mark not just on the herd, but on the land itself. This is not sorrow alone. This is connection. This is the continuity of life carried forward. Elephants are more than animals. They are architects, healers, and keepers of life itself. Their journey is a story of the world alive, enduring, and eternal. If this story moved you, support the giants of the land. Like this video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to witness more untold stories from the wild, because the more we understand, the more we protect, and together, we can ensure that the footsteps of these majestic creatures continue to echo across the plains for generations to come. Let their story remind us that life is fragile, yet enduring, and that true guardianship of the wild begins with awareness, respect, and love.